Hi guys, today we're going to be taking a look at tagging. So by the end of the video, you'll know what a tag is, how to create one, how it works with channel mentions, and all that good stuff. I'm Gavin Jones, I'm Transformation Manager for a Fortune 500 company, and all the tips come out of real life examples. We've got a new video on Teams coming out every Tuesday, so hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified every time we release a new video. And if you haven't already, click the free download link in the description below to get a deck of how we would train people in our organisation, or if you just want to get all the tips written down in one place, that's the best thing you can do to download that. So without further ado, let's get in and have a look at tagging. Okay, so we're going to be looking at tagging, which is very similar to app mentioning. If you don't know what we're talking about with app mentioning or channel mentions, make sure to watch last week's video that I'll link in the description below. But as a brief recap, if you want to app mention someone individually, you hit @ start typing their name, and when it goes purple and you type a message, they'll get notified about your message. If you've got loads of people, you can either mention them individually or type @channel or the name of the channel that you're in, and if you just type channel, it'll suggest the channel that you're in. So we are going to mention testing and hello, and then everybody that's got testing visible in their list and not hidden will get notified about that message. So tagging is where you can create basically your own group of people you want to notify that may or may not be in a channel, or they might be across different channels. So let's go and have a look how to do it, and I'll come back about why it might be useful. So if you click on the three dots on the channel and do manage tags, we've just created a test tag already, but let's go and create another one. I'll just call it test tag 2. And then you get to add a list of people. So I'm just going to add myself in this test tag, but you can add as many people as you want into that list, and you don't have to add them all at the start. You can create it and then go back and edit it. So if we create that tag, then now we've got 2 tags. Just thing to note, I can't see a way of deleting a tag once you've got one in. You can go and rename it, and here's where you would add more people. But I can't see a way that you can delete it right now, unless I'm being silly. You can remove people out of the tag, and you can rename it, but I can't see a way you can delete it. So just something to bear in mind. So now we've got these 2 tags. What are these tags? So basically, when we could do an @ individual mention or an @ channel mention, we can now @ the tag. So just start typing something to do with the tag, pick which one you want, and then do hello, and then everybody that you've added to that tag will get notified about your post. So why that's useful is either you might want to specifically make a group list of people that you definitely want to notify every time you use that tag, and that might coincide with a channel, because you don't know who's shown a channel in the list and who's hidden it. So if you wanted to get around the training of telling your users that you need to have channels visible in your list so that you can receive channel mentions, and hide channels in your list that you don't want channel mentions. If, I don't know, you had a company-wide team and you just wanted to make sure you're hitting a specific targeted group of people, you could set up a tag and use that tag, and you definitely know they're getting notified. Whereas if you just mention a channel, you're not 100% sure whether those people are getting notified or not, because they might have hidden it and you won't know. The second use for it is I guess you might have your channel list set up by subject. So you might have a channel for, I don't know, in this example, testing. So testing your software. You might have another channel for development of some other software, say. And there might be some people across both of those that you really want to target. So in our main team example, we've got a channel for every customer, and then we've got a channel for every customer group. So like where people are running their team meetings from. They're doing their day-to-day work in their account level channel for the customer. But say we want to target all of the controllers across all of the customers, we don't have a specific channel for that, because the team meetings are going to be all the account managers and the controllers. The team meetings, they might follow each channel. So either then we've been out mentioning each account channel or mentioning them individually. Either way, we're either notifying too many people or too few potentially. So then if we set up a tag, we can just have the controllers, and then whenever we need to bring them into a conversation, we can specifically mention that tag and hit that group of people that aren't necessarily associated to any one channel, if that makes sense. So they're the two reasons why I think it's really useful. We've just been through how to set it up, and then just a little recap. To go manage tags, you can go back into each tag and add more people or rename it as you see fit. So hopefully that was useful. Very quick video this week, but I think it's really good development from Microsoft to bring that in. I know people have been after that sort of thing for a while. Let us know in the comments below. Do you find it useful? Is it something you were waiting for? Do you think it's been implemented well? Let us know in the comments. Remember to like the video if you liked it, and click the subscribe button and the bell icon if you haven't already, to get notified every time we release a new video. We've got a new one on Teams coming out every Tuesday. And remember, if you haven't already, click the free download button in the description below to get the deck that we use for training. Either you can use it for training the people in your organisation as well, might give you some ideas, or if you just want the tips that we've covered in previous videos written down in one place, then check that out. And then lastly, as always, at MeeTime, we think there's a better way to run meetings. We've got a meeting timer in the iOS App Store that will prompt you to run better meetings. Search for MeeTime in the iOS App Store, or visit www.meetimeapps.com if you want any other information. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you in the next video.